Hey everyone, it's Mrs. Steger. A few of you have asked me if I could make a video about long division. So here it is. I know that long division is a little tricky at first, but I promise you the more you practice it, the easier it will be. So the first thing you need to know about long division is D, M, S, B. And Mrs. Apiza taught you to remember this by dirty monkeys smell bad, right? But the D stands for, not dirty, but division. The M stands for multiplication. The S stands for subtraction. And the B stands for bring down. So these are the 4 steps that you need to do to complete long division. And you just repeat them until you complete the problem. So let's start by trying one. So let's say I have the problem 63 divided by 3. Okay, now I'm just going to put my D, M, S, B over here just to remind me of the steps that I need to do. So the first thing I need to do is divide. So I look at my 3 and my 6. Now my question is, can I divide 6 by 3? Yes, I can, because 6 is a higher number than 3. So the question I need to ask myself is, how many 3's or how many groups of 3 can go into 6? Well, I know that 3 times 1 equals 3, okay, and 3 times 2 equals 6. So the answer is 2. There are 2 groups of 3 in 6. So I'll put my 2 up here above the 6. That is my division step. The next thing I need to do is multiply M. So I take this 2 and I multiply it by 3. And I put my answer right here of 6. Now after multiply we have subtract. So I need to do my subtraction now. Let me just erase this. Okay, so I take this and I subtract 6 minus 6 and I get 0. But I'm not done yet because I have to do this last step, which is bring down. And in this case I am bringing down this 3. Now I go all the way back to the beginning to the D for divide, except this time I'm looking at these 2 numbers, 3 and 3. How many 3's can go into 3? Well, we know that 3 times 1 is 3, so only one group of 3 can go into 3 evenly. Multiply. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract again. I get 0. There is nothing left over here to bring down, and there's a 0 down here, which means I am done. So there is no remainder, and my answer is 21. Now let's try a problem that does have a remainder this time. Again, let me put my D, M, S, B. And this time I'm going to do 65 divided by 3. I'm just going to change the number a little bit. All right, so divide. Can 3 go into 6? Yes, it can. How many times can 3 go into 6? 2 times. Now I multiply. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract, and I get 0. Bring down my 5. Now I'm thinking, can 3 go into 5? Yes, 3 can go into 5, but how many times can 3 go into 5 without going over? It's only once. I can't do 3 times 2 because that would be 6 and that would be too many. So I can only put 3 into 5 one time. So I put my 1 up here, and that's my division part. The next part is multiplication. So I take this one and I multiply it by 3, and I get 3. After we multiply, we subtract. 5 minus 3 is 2. And I have nothing left to bring down over here. So guess what? The 2 is my remainder. So my answer is 21 remainder 2. 65 divided by 3 is 21 remainder 2. Let's try one more. Let me do a divisor of 4. And a dividend of 375. 65. All right, now this one is a little bit different. I'm going to show you why. DMSB. Okay, so I look at the 4 and the 3. Can I put 4 into 3? I can't. A 3 is smaller, so I need to go to the next number. Can I put 4 into 36? Yes, I can. How many times can 4 go into 36 without going over? Well, if you remember your multiplication tables, you know that 4 times what equals 36? You're right, it's 9. So 4 can go into 36 9 times, and you'll notice that I placed that 9 over the 6 because we divided by 36, not by 3. So the 9 goes up here above the 6, above the ones place of that number. So we divided, now it's time to multiply. 9 times 4 is 36. Then we subtract. We got 0. Bring down the 5. How many times can 4 go into 5? Just once. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract it. We get a 1. There's nothing left to bring down. So my answer is 91, remainder 1. Okay, well, I hope this video helps you guys completing your homework and studying for tests. If you're still having trouble with long division, please let us know. We will do more practice in class. Have a good night.